Who here feels motivated by what I just did? Raise your hand, please. Nobody. All right. My name is Daniel Oberzek, and I want you to picture this. Two little boys in year 4. One is Tom and the other is Yazan. Tom and Yazan, they are in the same math class. They both got assigned the same math homework, and it has 10 questions. So they both went home and they both did it. But they finished the first 9 questions with ease. But then they reached the 10th question. They looked at it and they both had different reactions. Tom looked at this question and said, "Oh my days, this question is so hard. I can't do it yet." What Tom does there is that he opens his door of opportunities. He makes his mind believes that he can do it. But then we have Yazan. Yazan looks at this question and he says, "This question is so hard. I can't do it. Not I can't do it yet. Just I can't do it." He tricks his mind into believing that he can't do this question. And he doesn't do it. He only does the first 9. When I was younger, I used to think that every smart person, every expert, every professor is just born smart. Like smartness was downloaded into their brain when they were younger. But now that I think about it, every smart person I have ever looked at has worked to become where they are today. Let's use, for example, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, the biggest pop star on earth. He grew up in an abused household. He was forced to become a young pop star, even though he didn't want to become. He wanted to become a young child who plays, who has fun, who is normal, but his parents forced him, his parents abused him. Yet, he loved his family, and he became the biggest pop star on earth. Michael Jordan, best basketballer on earth. Would you believe that he once admitted in an interview that he made more than 1,000 mistakes, yet he is where he is today? Also, Elon Musk, richest person on earth. We all look at him with jealousy, wishing we could be where he is. But would you believe that Elon Musk grew up in one of the poorest households you could imagine? He grew up when his parents weren't financially stable. He had many siblings and his parents could barely afford to put a roof on top of their head. Can you believe that? When I say the word yet, you all might think it's just a word, but no. Yet is actually a superpower, and it changes your mindset, it changes your mentality, it changes your brain, it changes the future. Let's use a few sentences, for example. I failed this test because I don't understand this topic yet. I'm not good at English because I don't understand English well yet. I don't have confidence because I don't have confidence yet. Let me tell you guys a little story. Something I'm a bit embarrassed to speak about, but I'll say it. A few months ago, I got assigned a history essay. 7,000 words in 7 days. So I was like, that's cool. I'll just do 1,000 words each day and I'll probably spend like 30 minutes each day. I'll complete it. But then, my friends called me. They were like, you know, the new live event of Fortnite just dropped and you can't really be doing the essay right now. We have to play it. And so I did. We played Fortnite live event. We played Steel Brainraw. We played Grow Garden. Like we played a lot of live events, and I stayed for 4 hours, and we had a lot of fun, and I don't regret it. Then, the time was already 2 a.m. So I was like, I can't just do the essay now. I'll just do like 2,000 words tomorrow. Spend like 1 hour, and yeah. So the next day comes. My friends told me, yeah, sure, we played the live event, but we haven't actually played the real game yet. And I was like, you know what, that's true. So I spent a lot of hours just grinding and playing games. And then I looked at the time, 3 a.m. I said, all right, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow, became I'll do it tomorrow, became I'll do it tomorrow. Like, I just didn't do my work. I just kept playing. I got addicted very fast. And so, the day before school, when my holiday is over, I decided, let me go and let me pack my bags so I can go to school the next day. I was packing my bags, and then I looked at my laptop. I looked at Word document that had 0 words out of 7,000 words, 10 minutes before my bedtime. So what exactly did I do? I could have used ChatGPT, but I stayed up all night and I worked on my essay with blood, sweat, and tears. And I made it perfect. 7,013 words, I remember it. So I submitted it, and then a few days later, when I was in class, my teacher pulled me aside. And she told me that was one of the best essays in the class. So this goes to show that I had 1 week. I spent it being lazy, yet I was able to pull off one of the best essays in the class. Heck, maybe even the best. So, no matter how down you're feeling in life, no matter how much times you want to give up, just remember that yet is always there. Yet isn't just a word, yet is a superpower that can change how you think. When you say, I can't do it, when you want to give up, that's just your mind playing a trick on you. That's just your mind trying to tell you that you should forget this speech. You should forget yet isn't a superpower, but yet is a superpower. And yet can change the way how you work, how your brain works, your mentality, and the future of your work. So before I end my speech, I would just like to ask, who here has been motivated by this speech? A lot of people, almost half of the room. So can you believe that I came here for 30 seconds, I was lazy. I didn't do anything right in front of your eyes. Yet, I managed to motivate half of the room. Thank you.